Tara, you've got a story about some guys that are trying to do some good in the world. The polished man. Tell me about it.
That's right, Bill. The polished man. So October, we all know.
Oh, I'd wear it.
Everybody. Oh, would you? Try it on. Here you go. October is a big month for awareness, you guys. Breast cancer awareness, as we all know. But another organization called YGAP is actually raising awareness about violence against children. Now, the campaign calls on men specifically to paint one nail to raise funds for the 1 in 5 kids worldwide that experience violence before the age of 18. Now, the CEO, Elliot Costello, was inspired by a young girl, Thea, he met on a service trip to Cambodia.
To sit in a small restaurant in Phnom Penh and meet a group of young boys and girls that have been affected by the most severe human rights abuses and be touched by their story.
According to their research, they say that 90% of the violence against children is committed by men. So they're saying, men, let's stand up, let's get involved, let's make the positive male role model. So today they're launching for the very first time, and this is a Chasing exclusive story, in the US. You can paint one of your nails, take a picture, and post it on social media with the hashtag #PolishedMan.
We had 16,000 men paint their nails, all Australian men. They raised $225,000 last year, and this year our goal is to have 50,000 men paint and raise $1 million.
Where's the money going?
They get the money directly to places like shelters and trauma centers in areas across the world.
Most of the kids that they're talking about are victims in countries that have tyranny, war. This has nothing to do with an individual man and the way he acts against a kid. It is a false narrative because they are ignoring what's really going on in the world. You look at places like Syria, parts of Africa where kids are starving. This is nonsense. I find it offensive.
What this does is it brings it home to, let's say, the 18-year-old guy who's at home after high school watching football and sees a football star who's painted his nail and says, why has he done that? Something that he can relate to.
When you distract away from real problems, you do damage.
How is it not a real problem? It may not be the only problem, but it's a real problem.
It's not solved by a man painting his nail and then ignoring the global issue of people being killed, maimed, raped, and persecuted across the globe.
I saw someone with their nail painted actually in Brooklyn, and it did get the conversation started because I actually said, why is your nail painted? You know, I didn't know if I was being rude or not.
It brings up the conversation, exactly, especially in New York and the US, and people that don't even think about any causes at all, maybe they'll contribute $1 that they wouldn't have contributed before this.